Hello, everybody. Welcome to another cosplay stream.
Hello. Today we are going to, we have to finish the
Not going to, have to.
Yeah, we have to. We have to finish the cosplay for G3 Draculaura right here. Right now what I'm about to do is she's finishing up the earrings, right?
The earrings and the headband, yes.
So she's finishing up the earrings and the headband. Right now I have the corset that's laid out, and I need to put some tacks in so that way they don't just fall off everywhere, because right now they're just taped down with fashion tape, and yeah, so we need to make sure they're more secure. We don't want bats and hearts falling off all over the place during Comic-Con tomorrow. So I'm going to start working on that, and then I'm also going to do I'm going to be putting resin on a ring pop for her little ring right here. And then the last thing that we need to do is the little hearts with the things on the shorts. So we're going to be doing that as well. And we have to get all of that done tonight because I'm going to be wearing this in a couple hours. So I'm going to be, in a couple hours, because we will be leaving probably about 8 or so. I did take a little nap when I got home, which is why I'm streaming a little later than normal. I'm starting streaming a little later than normal. I did take a little nap, and that's probably going to be my sleep for the day. So,
Did you see chat?
No, I did not. Hold on. Let me pull up my dashboard. There we go. Okay. Nice doll. Thanks. How are you doing today? I've lost. All right. Sorry, we didn't quite make it on time for your bike ride to work. Grumpy as fuck. I'm sorry. Are you at work right now? I'm gonna assume you probably are. Are you waiting for work to start, or are you on your way? Oh shit, when it let me sleep last night? Which one?
Well, I'm going to assume when he's talking about the little one, probably the toddler.
Oh yeah, probably. Why? Was she okay? Or was she just not letting you sleep?
Probably because it was playtime.
Oh my god. Isn't it always playtime?
From what he said, yes. Yep.
She was wide awake until midnight. Oh man. That's rough. So that means you had to be wide awake until midnight, I'm guessing.
Mm-hmm.
That's rough. So you didn't get much
Hey, One Gun, how you doing?
sleep at all. Hey, One Good. I'm making my bed. So every excuse to not go to sleep. Got it. Oh, come on.
Okay, they do get creative when they don't want to go to bed, though. And I love that they end up doing things that they're supposed to do and don't normally want to do to avoid going to bed.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
That's like one of my favorite things.
There's me who wishes I could go to bed.
Like, oh, I need to brush my hair. No, you don't. You're just going to get that messed up when you sleep. Go to bed. Well, no, I need to brush it. Ugh. Okay.
Oh my goodness.
I need different jammies. No, you don't.
Are these things you heard from me? Or said yourself?
No, you.
Oh. Oh, don't yell at me. Let her tried the same shit. Oh, wow. I'm just cleaning my room. No, cool. Fuck yourself and start turning electronics off in bed now. Just like that, huh?
So does she listen better than the toddler? Unfortunately, there's not a whole lot of rationalizing with the toddler.
Is there any rationalization with the toddler?
Minuscule.
Yeah, I had planned to do this last night, and then we ended up actually, when we took a nap, we slept through the whole night. I have to brush my teeth before bed and after. Oh my goodness. Was this something the toddler said?
Diddy, we haven't talked to him.
Oh yeah. He called me when I was sleeping. The little bit of sleep that I'm getting today, so I unfortunately didn't get back in touch with him. I haven't really talked to much of anybody. This is what happens during Comic-Con. Is unless I'm calling you because I'm trying to figure out where you're at in the exhibit hall. They only had to strike for 90 days. Oh man, I didn't even know they had been striking that long. Yes, he did vote for the strike, by the way, because I saw something about it. I didn't realize I didn't realize it was that long. I thought they just went on strike. Damn. I'm glad they got it though. Everything is sold out and not available before the park even opens now. People are not staying at property. What are you talking about for?
Oh, I think he's probably talking about the thing he was talking about for the brides and stuff.
Oh. Ow! That was awful. Is that what you're talking about? Is like the ride stuff? Or are you talking about merchandise? Okay. They sell out? Interesting. That kind of surprises me.
No,
It doesn't
if they
surprise me.
sell out, then it makes demand higher.
Oh, yeah. That's true. This is gonna suck. I hate this. Having to stitch all of these down.
That's one thing I hate about trying to explain supply and demand to a big company. Well, we're trying to make it more elite. So we, trying to make sure that the demand for the product is high. Demand for product is plenty high. However, you significantly reducing how much you're presenting to the public so that the people who work for your company can purchase them all and then triple the price and sell them on eBay doesn't benefit you at all. So stop your shit and pay attention to the people who actually purchase your stuff.
There's that. I know the people in Mattel today, because John and I were like, oh, we're super happy that they changed, that the releases have been a lot better. Like, we've actually been able to get the dolls this time. And they were like, oh, really? We've heard people complaining that there's too much production now. We're like, no, there's not. Keep doing what you're doing. There's plenty of production. Or there's plenty limited supply. Because you still have to get up and get it in the morning. So, no. I was trying to buy it at 7 a.m. and it said not available. Jeez. For your trip in December? Or can you just not... Is it a matter of you can't buy it this early? Or it's just not available? What the fuck? My favorite was the Galaxy Cruiser. Us workers can't afford baby formula at Disney. Here's 30%. Let's see. Oh my goodness. Yep, that sounds about right. I wanted to do that so badly, but I was like, oh, maybe one day I'll be able to afford it. And then they said, we're closing now. I was like, well, fuck you too. You can't do it until December. Okay. So it's just a matter of it's really just too early is the problem. Got it. You made it sound like it's like already sold out. Oh, god damn it. There. So, the last 2 days at Comic-Con, I've been wearing a camo because I've not been in cosplay. Now, tomorrow I'll be in cosplay. So, people tend to make a little more room for cosplayers because, one, they see you better and stuff, and then, it's, oh, you're a cosplayer, and so people tend to be a little bit better about not bumping into you and shit when you're a cosplayer. So I've been wearing a camo because I've not been in cosplay the last 2 days. Fuck that thing. I am excited to wear the heel platforms tomorrow. That thing has been horrible. I've hated it. Ow. So we'll see how that's going to go. Because the problem is it's been putting a lot more strain on my right leg, the one that's already messed up all the time. And that's not been going well for me. I mean, it's kept my broken leg, my broken ankle, nice and secure. But, yeah, it's not been a great time. Hopefully not booking them 1 week after the first day. Can you book it all at once, or do you have to, wait each day to be able to book for the next day? Like, you can book this many days in advance and then have to wait for the next day and then the next day. Oh, cool. Like, that didn't... Oh, okay, there. It went across. Perfect. Okay, that works. Oh, okay, good. That's at least good. With Disney, it's hard to say. So I wasn't sure.
What do you think about the purple on the back?
I think it looks good. I looked at it earlier.
Okay, so I can go ahead and switch
Yes.
over to the shimmer one?
Yes.
Okay. Where the fuck did it go?
So I assume you have some kind of alarm set for when you get to book them. Oh, shit. There we go. Okay.
I hate when they put plastic on shit and they don't actually put a place for you to tear the plastic off, like a perforation.
Oh, yeah.
Really irritates me.
That's fair. All right, let's see here. This one, I was like doing it all like super nice and making sure every edge was super secure and everything. I don't have time for that now. We got to get this whole corset done, and some. We just got to get them to not fall off. That's the key thing here.
Well, you can always like
I'll bring it.
Secure them, and yeah, take your needle and thread with you.
Yeah, I'll bring a needle and thread with me. But all right, we got one down. A million more to go.
Sorry.
It's okay. I chose it.
Unfortunately, you cannot put HTV on boning.
No. Yeah, John was like, why don't you just use fabric glue? I was like, because of the boning, I can't. I'm gonna have to stitch them down. There's nothing that I can do.
My favorite is people who put patches on jean jackets and then complain that they pill up. I'm like,
oh yeah, you have to stitch them down. It's really funny because people like putting iron on for, that's not good.
What?
I lost my needle. And I don't, oh no, it's right here, okay. Yeah, people think that jean is like the perfect thing to put patches and stuff on, which it is, like it looks good. But what people don't understand is that it doesn't actually stick well on jean material, so you actually really have to iron it, especially depending on where you're putting it, like on sleeves and stuff. Oh, forget it, it's gonna come off. Doesn't matter how well you iron it down, how well the iron on is, it's gonna pill up.
Yep.
It's just a thing.
Yep. I love when people get mad at you about that shit, though.
I know. That's why we ended up having to include an instruction card because people were so stupid.
Well, my favorite is when somebody, like, tells you it's your fault.
No, it's not.
I sent an instruction card, and I straight told you, if you're putting this on jean material, you at least need to put a couple tacks into it just to hold it down, because jean material just, it's not, it's just really hard to get any kind of glue to stick on it. And when you're talking about a patch, it's like, I've actually had somebody tell me, oh, well, if you didn't use cheap materials, excuse me?
I don't use cheap materials.
The materials I buy is from one of the leading distributors for sports teams across the United States. So, Yeah, I don't use cheap materials. Try again.
I watched a YouTube video. You're doing it wrong. Yup, sounds about right. I mean, don't get me wrong. There's good things to learn on YouTube, but yeah, I know people think they can.
That's why I have an instruction sheet.
Yep.
I tell you what temperature to set your iron at, how long to hold it. If it's a thicker material, I tell you to put some stitches in it just to keep it secure. Not saying you have to hand stitch the whole damn thing, but
I do. Yeah, after that we stopped getting complaints about, oh, it doesn't stick.
well, my favorite is now having to do a padded envelope for a patch.
Oh, that's so annoying. We used to just put them in the,
Put it in an envelope, and it was a lot cheaper.
And
But then everybody complained that it was gone, that they never got it.
Yep.
It's like, yeah, you did. I can see where it was delivered to you. No. Okay, this is what the envelope looked like. Can you please check your mail? Oh, I found it. Yeah. I thought you might.
Did you see chat?
Well, if you're putting patch on with your cast iron pan, you got some issues for starters. And it would depend entirely on what you're cooking, sir. Do you have a gas stove or do you have an electric stove? Because that also will make a difference.
Oh my God.
I grew up in Indiana. Everybody there has a cast iron pan.
Really?
Oh my God, yeah. Well, they're great for camping. And a lot of people are really funny about you can wipe down the cast iron pan to a certain extent, but you can't like wash it because then it takes away some of the flavoring.
What the fuck?
No, I'm not playing. A lot of people cook bacon and other kinds of meats like that in it, and it gives it, I don't know, it just kind of marinates it without marinating it.
I don't know how I feel about that. This seems like not the most sanitary thing. I don't love
Okay,
that.
I'm just telling you this thing.
Life hacks. I said I could use it.
Well, you let me know how that works out.
Yes, please enlighten us if you were able to succeed.
I would love to know how this works out for you.
Oh my goodness. So do you wash your cast iron? Wait, hold on. You never clean. Yeah. That's I don't know that I love that.
It's just, it has to do with the flavoring. Exactly.
I don't know how I feel about that.
I mean, like, you can wipe it down, but you can't, like, clean it.
That's very odd to me.
It's a thing. Because my grandma had a pan that she always took. She had one for home, and then she had one that she would take when we would go camping with the whole family. And I do mean the whole family. And it was her summer one.
That's all right. So what happens when you very first start using it? Does that mean it doesn't have the season?
No, it's not as good. It's just not.
How long does it take to get the right flavor?
Depends on how frequently you use it and what you're using it for. Most people who use cast iron pans actually are, not vegetarians. So they do cook. In particular, bacon is a huge thing because bacon has a lot of, the bacon grease has good seasoning to it, just kind of naturally, like the way they cure the bacon and everything. So you need to use it a couple times before it like really.
Months to years? Wow. So I assume you actually do in fact have one that you use? I'm lost.
Yep.
Do
He's
you
in the Midwest. I'm sure he does.
Do you have one?
I don't, because when I moved out here, I had to get my whole everything furnished, and I just never
Got one?
Mm-mm.
I never knew about all this until now.
Oh yeah, this thing. Alan had one.
That does not surprise me. Did Grandma?
My mom did, and then I think she gave it to Chris for one of his stupid wives to use, and she never got it back, so then she just stopped cooking with one.
Sounds about right.
My brother is one of those people who can't not be married. Like he actually just it does not work for him. He will find the worst relationship ever just to avoid being single.
That's true. I can't think of like any time that he's ever been single.
The only person who wouldn't marry him was Beth.
Really?
Yeah, because she would have lost her benefits.
But he was still like with somebody, was the thing.
You know, he was with her for a long time. And then when they broke up, that's when he married Brandy.
Nope. I'm not even gonna go with her.
And then he married April. That's who he's
I know.
married to now.
I know. What?
Nothing. I forget who I was talking to the other day. Oh, Brian. She was like, whoa. I remember Hazel, because Hazel was one person that wouldn't marry Dad because she was a widow, and her husband was retired. Her first husband was retired military. He was retired Air Force. So she had full benefits. If she would have married my dad, she would have lost all of her benefits. So she wouldn't marry my dad because she was like, I'm not going to lose my really good health care and my other benefits to marry you. Sorry. I live with you. It is what it is. Deal with it.
Good for her.
And she was like, yeah, I remember her, but who was he married to? Pearlie? I was like, yeah, he was married to Pearlie. She was like, oh yeah, and then Grandma. I was like, oh yeah, no, you're missing like 4 in between.
Oh jeez.
She was like, no, he wasn't married that many times. I was like, oh, but he was.
I'm the baby grandchild, and I know that. Wait, shit, what'd I do with my needle?
Well, they didn't really get to see my dad a whole lot.
Okay, but that's still... oh, because I did? I lived in a whole different state.
Yeah, but you used to get mad that your grandma would make you go over to see my dad. You used to get so mad at her.
I did. I remember.
So mad.
I wouldn't marry him. You have 9 different cast irons? Did they all have good flavor? Like, do you have them dedicated to different things, or?
Probably.
Oh no, I very distinctly remember getting mad about it. She would always say, "He's your grandfather, you have to go see him."
Well, I remember you were about 4, and because my mom was with the man that she was not, I mean, they were never engaged or anything. She just, that was her long-term boyfriend. She was with him until she passed away. And you were about 4, and Mom was like, you need to go over and see your dad. And you said, Bob's in the other room, which was my mom's boyfriend. And so Mom was like, okay, that's not her dad. You were like, uh-huh. I was like, no, Bob's actually not my dad. And you could see the little wheels turning. And you were like, no, that's her dad. Papa is not her dad. I was like, actually, yes, he is.
Can't tell I'm your kid at all.
You were so mad. You were like, that don't make no sense. I was like, well, I'm sorry. My mom didn't know Bob back then.
He was not an easy man.
Yeah.
Not at all. Don't get me wrong, I love him. He was my papa, but he was definitely not an easy man to get along with.
I just kind of feel like most everything he said was antiquated.
Yeah. So what are some of the different ones you have for your cast irons? I'm very curious about all this now. What are some of the different cast irons you have? Like, what are some of the different ones, like dedications to them and stuff? Like, do you have like one very specifically for like bacon or something like that?
Ginger doesn't cook, so she's just trying to comprehend why you would need a different pan for anything. So she's trying to figure out what specific uses you have for your different cast iron.
I'm not allowed to cook.
No. That's true.
Because I burn water.
Also true. Oh, okay. I love my Dutch ovens. My big pans.
A large. Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Like the ones I cook sausage biscuits and gravy in.
Oh, yeah. She uses that thing all the time. Oh, bloody fucking hell. God damn it. The end of these, like, they kind of are awful. Wow, they're gonna just keep making this worse. That's fucking fantastic.
What is your problem?
The end of these, because they're so pointed, they don't like to take the stitch very well. But then, like, you need to be able to put something in there, otherwise it will just fall apart, fucking apart. You know, like it will. Anyway. And even that, like, that still doesn't. Do you want to start cutting the hearts for the shorts?
You're gonna have to give me a minute.
No.
I can't do that. Wait this minute. I'm trying to hold down something that's being glued.
Oh, okay. That's fine then. That's a valuable reason.
There's nothing I can do until it's at least tacked down enough that it's not going to move while it finishes drying.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, something I don't understand is why do people put...
Hey, Gadget, how you doing?
Why do people put things like... I'm looking at this. It's pulled up on your Amazon. It says Manic Panic, Not Fade Away, Color Safe Shampoo for color treated hair, sulfate and paraben free. Okay. Vegan and cruelty free. Okay, cruelty free I get, even though people don't really understand what happens. However, you shouldn't be eating it. So why does it matter if it's vegan? That's weird. And a lot of stuff does that. I don't quite understand that.
I'm talking to the wrong person.
Anybody on stream got a idea for why they do that other than just a stupid marketing ploy?
Probably. I mean, I have some people I probably could ask. Not right now, but... Oh, sweet. That didn't fucking go through. How was I able to get these earlier and now I can't seem to manage to get them at all? There.
How's it going? Tiring.
Yeah. And they won't be sleeping until tomorrow night. I'm wearing this in a few hours.
Yeah.
And then and I'm gonna have to do the makeup and stuff, and that takes a while. Because I have to make my whole face pink.
Did you see that?
The eye roll. I am very tired. I took a nap when I got home. And that was really more, that was my sleep, and that was all of 3 hours.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And then I have a very long day in heels tomorrow. Oh my god. Just in a corset and tights, and it's 100 fucking degrees outside.
It has been so hot here.
Because I'm going to be wearing this, which, okay, like, it doesn't look that bad, but even though the top
That's
is
a doll.
sheer. Okay, well, yeah. Even though the top is sheer, it's still hot.
A long sleeve.
And then I have to wear tights to get the pink, and then I have to wear, I have stockings to go over that, and then it's a lot of layers. I don't know how I'm doing it. Let me tell you, I don't know. I'm gonna ask myself that all day, and then there's gonna be a wig too.
Yeah.
I didn't charge those fans. There's no way I'm gonna survive without
well,
it.
when I can
Step away.
this is being a bitch and not wanting to stick for shit.
I'm sorry. How are you, though? Thanks. How are you doing? Don't get me wrong, I love Comic-Con and I love cosplaying, but fuck. There's moments like this I question it.
You question life. Period.
Comic-Con always makes you question life, okay? If you go off, especially if you go every day, oh fuck, you definitely question life.
What happened at work?
Another crazy night. Well, I'm glad you're off now. Yes, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I'm extremely sleep deprived. Let me ponder on life. Great idea. Anyway, so what happened? Was there anything in particular, or was it just crazy? Oh yes, just an escape and a gentle man yelling bombs away for 4 hours. Oh jeez.
Yeah.
I'm sure that made all of the other patients super...
Excited?
Yeah.
Not in a good way.
Yeah. That's terrifying.
This is not... I'm gonna have to see if I can find a different kind of glue. This is not drying at all.
Miss Mary Poppins decided to also stop with a big bag of stuff. Oh, jeez. That's fun. Was it at least stuff that was good for them, or stuff that just made your job harder? Oh, fuck. Oh, well. You can see that stitch, and I didn't mean for that to be seen.
Oh, you had to return everything? Oh, that sucks.
Oh, that does suck. Oh, well. There's a stitch you can see, and I didn't mean for that to happen, but it is too late now.
I don't think anybody's gonna say anything, Anastasia.
It's on the back, so
It's fine.
it still just bothers me.
I understand. You're fine.
No, I'm not.
Sure you are.
That's rough.
Of course, I'm on fucking mute.
Are you?
Yeah, because when I went and rinsed my paintbrushes.
I don't think you have been.
So, am I not on mute right now?
We call her Miss Mary Poppins. She goes shopping in all the residents' rooms and decides the nursing desk is her place to purchase items. Oh my goodness!
Oh. Okay, well, then I'm not real sure what that little button is for. Obviously not to mute the mic. Oh, well.
Wow, that's insane. She thinks, oh my goodness. That's lovely. So does this happen often? Because if you have a nickname, it sounds like this happens often, that she tries to go shopping in the rooms. What are you working on?
I'm working on the headband. I'm trying to put the little bat on the headband for her. And the glue that I was using is not cooperating. So now I'm going to try to find one that will tack down and actually, I know it won't be completely cured, which is fine. Nobody should be touching it, but I at least need it dry.
Oh, I need to do the ring.
I can do the ring.
I wanted to do it. I was very excited to do this.
Okay, then you can do the ring.
Okay.
And let you see how you feel about figuring that shit out.
You'd have to touch. She has 2 different cosplays, but she hardly ever wears them. She just helps my insanity, which I would never be able to. I wouldn't be able to do it without her. That's for sure. Do you think we're gonna have time to like do Trickster's the paint and shit on Trickster?
What do you mean?
With the blood splatter and stuff, doesn't that have to have time to set and whatnot?
No, probably not. The only one that
reach his hand out.
the only one that anybody's ever really gotten a kick out of is Fairy Godmother. We were at a Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party, and this little girl was dressed like Cinderella, and you're not supposed to take pictures as a guest. And this little girl, she kept like sliding up like right beside me, and she would like talk to me a little bit. She was like maybe 3.
I think so too.
And her mom was like, she really likes Fairy Godmother. Obviously, she likes Cinderella. Could she get a picture? I was like, yeah. So then, until they opened up because we were in line for a character, until they opened up the line for the character, this little girl did not leave my side. She was like glued to my leg. And she just was telling me all about all the things that she does with her Cinderella dolls and what she likes to play with. And I was like, okay.
I don't remember this. That was also 10 years ago.
Yeah, that was a while ago.
It was cute. It's super cute when little kids, when they think that it's adorable.
I've actually had a couple people reach out to me because I bought the item on Etsy, and of course I reviewed it because it was beautifully done.
Oh yeah.
And I've had people reach out and ask if they could buy it from me. I'm like, no.
Really?
Find your own.
I didn't know that.
They don't have that rule. Oh, they weren't going to let Ginger in one time because she was dressed in pink dress Ariel, and because she's got the big blue eyes and the red hair. They were like, you can't go in. You look too much like Ariel. Well, I can't help that.
That's not my fault. Your casting sucks.
They weren't going to let her in because they said she looked too much like their Ariel.
Which is funny because Ariel's not even in her pink dress at the park.
Ever. And of course, a lot of people who are just... A lot of people are like, oh, is that Aurora? Does Aurora have red hair? No, I don't think so.
That was always my biggest pet peeve with that dress.
Yeah, she actually auditioned a couple times for Ariel. Well, for any princess.
Not all cosplays we've made. Some of them we've bought.
And
I got denied.
the old casting director, she didn't like redheads. So there for a while, some of the Ariels were very olive complected. Which, I mean, they were beautiful. It wasn't that, but it was just...
Thank you.
It was really funny. We were doing headshots for her. Oh, no, she has a fork that she takes when she she dresses up as Ariel.
No, I actually do.
Yeah, no, she does. She actually has a fork.
I actually do. And I have multiple different Ariels. Every time I do my, whenever I do the nightgown Ariel, I always have my fork.
Yeah.
Always. There's a video of me, there's a picture, one of my favorite pictures of me in cosplay, is me sitting on a bed with a tingle hopper.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna post it on the Discord.
So,
Thanks. Let's see.
what the fuck was I saying?
Headshots.
So, we're getting headshots. A friend of ours is doing it. And we were at the park, because, you know, they have nice backgrounds there or whatever. And Ariel was in the front, you know, signing autographs, taking pictures. This little girl comes running after Anastasia, Ginger. And her mom, like, yells at her. She's all, get back here. And she was like, no, I'm going to see Ariel. She was like, no, that's Ariel. That's just a guess. And she was like, no, that's Ariel. This little girl's maybe like 7. She's like, no, that's Ariel. And her mom was like, no, that's just a guess. So you need to come get back in line because this is Ariel. This little girl looks over at their Ariel and she goes, that's a lady in a wig. I was like, shit. She was so mad that her mom wouldn't let her come take a picture with Anastasia.
It was valid.
Well, because since she is a redhead, she doesn't wear a wig. And little kids respond better to that.
Yep.
Because sometimes the wigs freak them out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Let me see. I'm trying to find. Okay, so this was from a couple years ago. Alright, I just posted it in the Discord.
Scuttle would be your cosplay.
The what?
That Scuttle would be his cosplay.
Oh, Scuttle. Oh, yeah. That would be cute. Trying to eating fish sticks while dressed as Ariel. I probably would do something like that. I'm just gonna be honest.
That's not Sebastian. That's his cousin.
There was one time that we dressed up as a family. She dressed up as Carlotta, and my dad dressed up as Chef Louie. It was actually the time that they were trying to not let me in because I was dressed up as Ariel, and they said I looked too much like Ariel. It's actually that time.
And then we had a family that we used to go to the park with, and we did the 3 fairies from Sleeping Beauty.
Mm-hmm.
Her dad was the red one. She was the green one, and I was the blue one.
It was fun.
And then the little girl, her name is actually Aurora. She was dressed up as Aurora. Her dad was dressed up as Prince Philip. And her mom was dressed up like Maleficent.
Yeah, that was fun. They're atrocious people, but that was fun.
Yeah, but we didn't know that at the time.
No. Thank you. Yeah, see, I told you, I literally have a fork that I bring up with me. Oh, thanks. Yeah, that's one of them. I have other ones. I'll have to try to find other ones and post more later, but there's at least my Dingle Hopper ones. I have ones in the big pink dress too. with the dingle hopper. Like the very first time I ever did it. I have. It's actually, I think it's my contact photo in her phone.
It is.
And that was like from a while ago too. Why does it keep doing this? Alright, let's see if I can manage to do it this way. There, that might work. Hopefully that works. Yeah, I love cosplaying Ariel. That is like my favorite cosplay. Like that is, because a lot of cosplayers will have like a cosplay that's like their big thing, like their favorite, the one that they maybe cosplay the most, or you know, put a lot of dedication in or whatever. And that's that one for me, is Ariel. Of course, now it's started to become Monster High.
Well, that's because all the people who make the dolls remember you.
Yeah, which I love. I talked to them a while today. They're super excited about this one. So I was like, great, I'm not sleeping tonight. I'm definitely doing this no matter what. I mean, it was already kind of the plan, but I was like, well, I can't disappoint them now. Because I was in the booth for like half an hour talking to them.
It is cool to give them ideas and actually see them
Do something with it.
create it.
Yeah, that was cool. Why did I do this to myself?
Because we do the, I collect the adult little people, like the collectible little people. And we were over there for like 3 hours last year talking to them. And they've actually made some of the ones that we gave them ideas for. So I was like, yeah, I mean, I'm a fan, so.
Off to work. Alright. Have fun. Try not to fall asleep. Try not to kill anybody. I know I'm asking for a lot.
Well, see you later. I'm lost.
I think Pyramid was my favorite. Most time consuming. Oh, I'm sure. I can only imagine. Yeah, all of them, well, actually, one of my Ariel cosplays we actually did make, but all
What
of
does
my,
your shirt say?
oh, two of them do. What does, it says Brains and Beauty. It's a Monster High shirt. I figured if I was gonna make a Monster High cosplay, I might as well go ahead and wear a Monster High shirt.
Okay.
Thanks. Yeah, I love this one. It's actually funny because this character right here, Gulia, she's the exclusive this year. So, yeah.
Okay. Where are your shorts?
They're back behind me.
They're behind me.
Me, give me a second. Let me tie this one off. This is chaos. Listen,
It's fine.
I was gonna do them individually, and then I was like, no, screw this. So I'm just I was like, we're just gonna use up the thread.
You just need them to stick down, and that's that.
Yep. All right, shorts.
Shorts. Do you have a
Measure you.
Do these have cuffs on them?
Yeah. It's fine. You don't have to. Just don't do anything on the cuff. It's fine. It's
What?
not a big deal.
Thanks, Sherlock.
Your daughter loves the show Monster High. She's into Rainbow High too. That's cool. Yeah, I've been into Monster High before there was even a show. Monster High is awesome. The new show and stuff is super cute. I will have to say that. All right.
Okay.
So does your daughter play with dolls or collect dolls, or both? Or does she just like the cartoon? I don't know if there's one for Rainbow High. I honestly don't know much about Rainbow High. What?
Do you know where the
I've seen them, but
the cut stuff is?
by now.
The sizer.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Exactly.
it was nearby.
Yeah.
It was nearby.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Was.
Yep.
Is.
Nope.
Not synonymous.
I don't know. Yeah, I saw that the other day too.
Uh-huh, thanks.
Yeah. You're welcome. Loves playing with them. That's awesome. I hope for your sake, your daughter doesn't decide to start collecting them.
Yeah, that's where it gets expensive.
Life of a collector is... yeah.
I will say you were good though, because you at a very, very, very early age knew that there were certain things that were not allowed to be taken out of the box, and other than the one Ariel, you never asked.
There was stuff that was collected for me before I was born.
Yeah, I know.
Well, apparently that and the Anastasia and her grandmother was the other one.
You took that out of the box?
Not the one that Dad just got me for my birthday.
That's the original one?
The original one, yeah, because he said...
Well, yeah, because of your grandma.
Right, because, you know, of course, I thought that movie was made for me. Like,
yeah, I know.
About me. I was 2 at the time, okay, to be fair. So I thought that movie, Anastasia, was actually made about me. And so, of course, I wanted to play because... And then my grandma only encouraged this. And she bought me the music box. That's why I have the tattoo I have. And so she kind of, yeah, she encouraged it. And I do too. I love that movie too. So when there's an Anastasia and her grandma doll set. And apparently I took that out of the box before they could say anything and start playing with it. But I do have, other than that one, they were able to pretty much they let me play, they bought 2 sets. They bought one for me to play with, and then they bought ones to put up. So I have a whole bunch of them that got put up and stuff.
Yeah.
They're still in the box and everything, and yeah. Like they even put up the clothes and stuff. Like I had the whole... They even have party supplies. You know that, right? You even have party supplies that you buy and you put up.
Yep.
So. Oh, it has happened. This has already happened. I collect Legos. Oh, yes. Legos are expensive.
Yeah.
I just put them together. That's you. Yeah. Yeah, you can't see it right now because of my brace, but my tattoo is the necklace, the locket.
The Together in Paris.
Mm-hmm. It doesn't say Together in Paris. It's just the pendant, just the
front part of it.
Yeah, like the flower looking thing. It's just that, and it's on the inside of my left ankle, the one that's currently broken. So that's why you can't see it. Otherwise, I would show it. And I love it so much. It's the only tattoo I have, and I just recently got it a couple months ago.
Okay, I legitimately don't know where the hell that went.
What went?
The sizer one.
Oh.
Because I need that one too.
Oh, Sky. Oh, yeah, I didn't even figure out. I always forget them. Oh, here, my name is Ginger. Yes, my name is Anastasia. I know a lot of I know there are streamers out there who are really funny about like people knowing their name. It doesn't bother me.
Well, when you own a business and you've been in the news, it's kind of hard to.
When have I been in the news?
You were in the news when you did Jedi.
Oh
time.
yeah, the Anaheim news.
Yes.
Yeah, that's right.
So, and you've been on True Blood's The Buzz twice.
Yeah, I was also featured on Mattel.
Right. So,
and there's a good chance I might be featured on Mattel again tomorrow.
So, I mean, not really a big secret who you are.
No. Such a pretty name. Thank you. She named me after
Anastasia Romanoff.
Mm-hmm. So, Sky, I like that. That's so pretty. I love. Well, okay, that's a really cool name, I should say. That's an awesome name, Sky. I like that.
That's not it.
Nope, that's not it.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Oh wait. I think I have it.
Oh my God, I'm gonna hate you.
You're fine. There you go.
Thank you.
I think so too. It is. It's a very handsome name. That's so awesome though. I think unique names are so fun. And she spelled mine differently too. She spelled mine very unusual. Because of the way it laid with the rest of my name. Right?
Yep.
So she spelled mine with 2 N's and 2 T's.
But it is scary when an anesthesiologist doesn't know how to spell anesthesiology.
Because they think that.
And they call her anesthesia. That's terrifying. That's kind of like, get the hell away from me with your needle, please.
Yeah.